Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of Talk to Me Tuesday with Coach Amanda. Um, so today I am answering a question from one of my coaches from my team, Hillary. Her question was, how do you find and take enough pictures to keep your Instagram interesting, interactive, and growing? So this question is mainly for Beachbody coaches or anybody who is interested in building an Instagram. Um, so I have been using my Instagram for a little over 2 years now. Um, and the number one thing I have to say about it is to be consistent. That is like the foundation. Post every single day and be consistent. People aren't going to want to follow your Instagram if you're not posting. And if you're not, if you're not there every day and showing up, people aren't going to follow you. So you have to be consistent and post every single day. I post at least 2 to 3 times a day. Mostly it's 3 times. Sometimes I post 4 times. Sometimes I post 2, but never less than 2. And that's like on a super busy day and whatnot. So what I've been doing to keep my Instagram interesting and to have enough pictures and content to share over the last 2 years, I take pictures constantly. And it could, multiple things. Like I love photography. I love nature. It's very fun for me and it's a creative outlet. So that is, something that I started getting into a little bit before I started coaching. I got a nice camera and I started doing photography. I wasn't really into social media much before I started coaching, but I was interested in sharing my life and sharing work, like not work, my art. If I ever did any photography or anything like that, I was super stoked to share about it. So basically, I'm really excited about my day. I'm excited about my food, and my fitness. I'm excited about, sharing stories from my team. So I always try to keep the stuff that I'm sharing, you know, to have a lot of value so that I am giving something to my followers, like I'm not just like posting a tree and being like, oh, a tree, I give value and I share about my beliefs, I share about my food, I share about, stuff like that. So I always am constantly taking pictures of food and just fun stuff and things that I learned through personal development, like the reading and the videos that I watch. That stuff inspires me. And I share like my takeaways from things in the day, like a takeaway from a situation with a friend or a conversation, a takeaway from a movie, even like movies inspire me, like anything that inspires me or whatever, like I take that away and I share that with my people, because the way I see it is that a lot of people don't get to have like positive interactions. Like most of my life was negative. Like I had negative interactions from the people around me, and I know that a lot of people struggle with that too. And so I try to keep that in mind as I'm going through my day and connecting with people in real life and online, like to be a positive person. It feels better for me and it feels better for them to have like a positive interaction. So I always try to share things that inspire me or that motivate me, or tips on how something has helped me, because if it helped me, it can help someone else. So that's kind of like where I get my content. Like I'm always sharing stuff that inspires me. So I keep putting myself in a place of where I'm going to be inspired and motivated, like nature with positive people, watching funny movies, like watching inspirational movies, watching videos, reading books, stuff like that inspires me, and just sharing that stuff. So that's pretty much it. That's where I get my content. Another tip is that when I do take photos, I take a lot of them and like doing different things so that I have more to share, and more ways to use something. So I'm not always like always taking photos. You know what I mean? But I hope that makes sense. Like I do take photos often because I enjoy it and I like to share about what's going on in my day. But basically, I just find creative ways to share stuff about what's going on in my day and with my team and my family, my dogs, my nature around me. Like I wasn't very inspired living in South Florida my whole entire life. But I always found ways to bring in nature and things that I really liked. Like when I lived in South Florida, thunderstorms inspired me. I'm weird like that. I love nature. That shit inspires me. Thunderstorms are beautiful, and I always would get all like weird, not weird, like in my head, like, oh man, like, and get inspired by it. I don't know. I don't know if this is even making any sense, but I hope it helps. That's what I do with my Instagram and how I share stuff. And I also look to other people. Like, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Find somebody who's successful and follow their lead. Like, don't copy what they're doing, but see, like, study what they do and like how they do it, you know, and like figure it out. You know, you just no need to reinvent the wheel. Find somebody who has what you want and do what they do. That's the secret to success, pretty much. And never quit. And I've been practicing with my photos for over 2 years now. So that helps too. Like time and consistency really helps. And that's how your Instagram grows. Anything you do, it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing that's worth keeping anyway. Like you can get liposuction overnight and lose weight, but if you don't change your habits, that weight's going to come right back, you know? So it's about time and consistency and really trying to see what works and practicing. So yeah, I hope that helps Hillary, or anybody else who's watching this. And I hope everybody's having an awesome week. And this is my first video taking with my new hair, and I washed it last night, so I'm wearing it natural. It's kind of crazy looking. I think I need to get it layered some more. Anyway, what do you think? Okay, I'm getting weird. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye.